Hi, this tutorial is going to focus on how to add a new project. So first of all, we need to work out if the project we're wanting to add is already on the system. So this project is for Letchworth Police Station. So we'll put that in the search bar here and make sure we've got the Outro Sales Project Master ticked. Try not to have too many other things ticked because it does slow down the search. So nothing's coming up with that. And we could even do it the other way around, so put Police Station Letchworth just to cover all bases, and it definitely doesn't seem to be there, so it's safe to say we can add the new project. So we're going to go to the Project Management tab and then select New Sales Project. So this is where we're going to input the details about the job. So project name, we've then got the division, which is going to be specification, and the building type is police. So you can put all sorts down here. You have got garages, food processing buildings, hospitals, universities, but we're going to find the police just down towards the bottom. Yeah, right, okie dokie. So we're going to put in the postcode here, and that's going to automatically populate the sales area. So it doesn't matter if you don't know the full postcode, just the beginning is fine. But if you are able to put as much information about the address in as possible, that would be best so we can avoid duplicates in the future. So we'll put Works Road and then Letchworth. If you do have a site phone number, you can populate that there. And then we're going to be putting in the details of the relationship, so which companies are involved in this. So the specifier on this project is SCT Design. So you might find that if you do have a person in this area who is in a different postcode, it might change the sales area type. But this one here I think is going to be the same address. The contact is Jeff Bloggs, but it would automatically change if it needed to. So we can now fill in who the project manager is for this. So the external rep in this area is Sammy Rodker. So back over to the relationships. If you think that the end user might be on the system, you can put their details in here so everyone is linked. So we'll just have a quick look. Letchworth Police Station. It doesn't seem to be there, but you will find that universities, hospitals, lots of care homes, major retailers, they will be on there, so it is worthwhile checking. If a main contractor was already appointed, you'd put them into this box here. But on this job, we are only aware of tendering main contractors, and we put their details just over in this section. So we know that, here we go, Morgan Sindall are involved in this scheme. And we can put the contact of Marcus, and it automatically comes up with main contractor number 1. So we will save and close that. And when we were doing that, it also automatically saved the project for us, and it's just arranged to go to the relevant outbound CCC salesperson. We can then add in the second main contractor who's tendering, and that is Wilmot Dixon in Hitchin, and we're going to put that down for Danielle. So we're going to change the main contractor to number 2 now. And the reason why we're doing this is when we're adding in contractors, like we do now, we're going to go to Neo Floors. It gives you the main contractor number again there, so we can say that they are tendering to Wilmot Dixon, who are the number 2 company, so that if Wilmot Dixon are appointed on the project, we have a better idea of which contractors are likely to win the work. So that's our main contractors tendering and our subcontractors details put in there for now. We're going to go over to the area types. So for the Letchworth Police Station, they're going to be refurbishing their changing rooms. So we're going to select this green plus button and choose the area type. So there's all sorts of area types on here, and changing room and locker room is just there. So for floor product, we're going to be looking to use Aquarius. And if you do know the colour, you can select it down here. So they're going to go for Iguana, and it's going to be 70 square metres. If you are aware that this is in the specification and you're wanting to commit it now, you can populate your details in here. So you'd put your name, and then it automatically puts in a date, and it also changes the floor status to committed. But for this one here, we're just going to keep it as a live lead. So we're going to keep this area blank and change that back to live. And they're also going to be having some white rock into the changing rooms too. So we're going to select satins. So we've selected satins, and they're going to be having 55 square meters of that in there. And again, we're going to be leaving this as a live lead, but if you did want to commit it, you could put your details in the gained by section. We're going to save and close that. So you can see your area types added there, and you can add as many more area types as you wish to reflect other areas that are being installed into. So we're now going to go back over to the profile screen and just make sure all the rest of the information is populated. So milestones is a really important one, and it helps us to have a better understanding of the timescales of the project. So we're going to put in the site start date here, and we're going to put that as to next month, and the completion of the project as well. So milestones are helpful in giving an idea of when you should be making calls as well, and gives you an idea, sort of something to base conversations around. So if you are able to populate them, it is very helpful. There we go. So we're now going to be looking over at this sort of status section and looking at the areas. So for the project type, it gives you information as to where this project has come from. So it could be just from a competitor information, or it could be contractor generated. But we're going to select this as Altro generated for now. And you can change the details over here to live, lost, on hold, and also lead can be changed to committed as well. But we're going to leave this just as a live lead for now, and it has given you the total estimate value just there. And we're also going to put in the information, some notes as to where this inquiry has come from. The more information that you can put in, the better. So 21st of the 2nd 20, call from Jeff at SCT Design. He is refurbing the changing rooms. So now we know where the inquiry has come from and who dealt with the inquiry. So when we do follow back up with Jeff, we can find out how everything's going, what he thought of the inquirers and the satins. Then we can base the conversation around that note much better. So now we can just apply and make sure that everything's all saved there. You've got your project reference number just in the corner here. If you do have a Glenigan's number you want to link, you can put it in the reference number section just there. But that is the end of the tutorial. Thanks for listening.